Hi students, this is Shankar. Welcome back to Max video classes. In the previous video, we completed first 4 problems in exercise 7.4. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss the remaining problems. Let's start fifth problem. In figure 7.51. In figure 7.51, see the figure. PR is greater than PQ. Okay, see the figure. PQR is a triangle. PR is greater than PQ. The side PR is greater than PQ. And PS bisects angle QPR. Okay, this is the interior angle. QPR. Okay, PS is the bisector. Okay, PS bisects angle QPR. Okay, bisect means angle QPS is equal to angle RPS. Okay, these two angles are equal. Okay, angle QPS is equal to angle RPS. Okay, PS is the bisector, so these two angles are equal. Okay, we prove that one condition, angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. Okay, this is the largest angle, this is the smallest angle. Okay, we proved that angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. Let's start solution. Given PQR is a triangle. PR is greater than PQ. In this triangle PQR, PR is greater than PQ, and PS bisects angle QPR. Okay, that is angle QPS. See the figure. PS bisects angle QPR, so angle QPS is equal to angle SPR. Okay, angle SPR. This is the equation 1. Okay, see the figure in triangle PSQ. Okay, in triangle PSQ. Okay, by using angle sum property. Okay, by using angle sum property. What is the statement of angle sum property? The sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, in triangle PSQ. Okay, by using angle sum property, the sum of the all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So angle PSQ plus angle PQS angle PQS plus angle PSQ plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees, since by using angle sum property. Okay, what is the meaning of ASP? Angle sum property. Okay, angle PQS plus angle PSQ plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, we transpose angle PSQ to right hand side, so angle PQS plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSQ. Okay, this is the equation number 2. Okay, see the figure in triangle PSR. Okay, in triangle PSR, again by using angle sum property in this triangle. Okay, again by using angle sum property, the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Okay, triangle PSR. In triangle PSR, the sum of the all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So angle SPR plus angle PSR plus angle PRS is equal to 180 degrees, since by using angle sum property. Okay, we transpose angle PSR to right hand side in the above condition. So angle SPR plus angle PRS is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSR. This is equation number 3. Okay, this is equation number 3. Okay, by using given condition, what is given condition? PR is greater than PQ. See the figure. Triangle PQR, the side PR is greater than PQ. This is the given condition. Okay, by using one important property in a triangle PQR. Okay, in a triangle PQR, the angle opposite to larger side is larger. Okay, the angle opposite to larger side is longer. So the angle opposite to side, the larger side, PR is angle PQR. Okay, angle PQR. Next, the angle opposite to smaller side is smaller. Okay, so the angle opposite to smaller side PQ is angle PRQ. Okay, in triangle, since in triangle PQR, the angle opposite to larger side is longer. So the angle opposite to larger side PR is PQR. Angle PQR is greater than the angle opposite to smaller side is small. Okay, the smaller side PQ is angle PRQ. Okay, see the figure. Angle PQR PQR, this is the complete angle Q. Okay, angle PQR means angle Q. Okay, angle PQR and angle PQS are same angles. Angle PQR and angle PQS are same angles. So angle PQR means angle PQS greater than angle PRQ. Angle PRQ means angle PRS. Okay, angle PRQ and angle PRS are same angles. So angle PRQ means angle PRS. Okay, adding angle QPS on both sides in the above condition. So angle PQS plus angle QPS is greater than angle PRS plus angle QPS. Okay, adding the angle QPS on both sides in the above inequality. So angle QPS plus angle QPS is greater than angle PRS plus angle QPS. Okay, substitute angle QPS is equal to angle SPR. Okay, by using equation 1. Equation 1, angle QPS is equal to angle SPR. Okay, so angle PQS plus angle QPS is greater than angle PRS plus angle QPS is equal to angle SPR. Okay, substitute this angle QPS is equal to angle SPR. Okay, next see the condition 2 and condition 3. Angle PQS plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSQ. Okay, substitute the second condition, angle PQS plus angle SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSQ. And condition 3, angle SPR plus angle PRS is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSR. Okay, first substitute angle PQS plus angle SPQ. Okay, SPQ is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSQ is greater than, next angle PRS plus angle SPR is equal to 180 degrees minus angle PSR. Okay, from equations 2 and 3. Okay, from the equations 2 and 3. Okay, next we cancelled 180 degrees on both sides. So minus angle PSQ is greater than minus angle PSR. Okay, we multiplied multiplying minus on both sides. Okay, so angle PSQ is less than, greater than, change, less than. We multiplied minus on both sides, so greater than, change, less than. Angle PSQ is less than angle PSR. Angle PSR. Okay, angle PSQ is smallest angle and angle PSR is the largest angle. So angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. This is the fifth problem. Next, sixth problem. Show that of all line segments drawn from given point not on it, the perpendicular line segment is shortest. Okay, again read the statement. Show that of all line segments drawn from given point. Okay, all line segments drawn from given point not on it, the perpendicular line segment is shortest. Okay, we have to show that the perpendicular line segment is shortest. Okay, first draw the figure. Let L be a line. First draw a line L. First draw a line L and O is a point not on L. Okay, mention the condition in given problem. Okay, take a point O not on L. Okay, mark a point O. Okay, not on L. Okay, we have to prove that the perpendicular line segment is shortest. Okay, draw a line segment OP is perpendicular to L. Draw a line segment OP is perpendicular to L. Okay, we prove that the perpendicular line segment OP is shortest. Okay, this is the shortest line segment. We prove OP is the shortest line segment. Okay, let's start the solution. Let L be a line. Let L be a line and O is a point not on L. Okay, we mark any position not in L. Okay, and OP is perpendicular to L. Okay, mark 3 points Q or S on L. Okay, mark the 3 points Q or S on L. Q or S. Next we join OQ, OR and OS. Next we join OQ, see the figure. Now we have to prove that OP is less than OQ, OP is less than OQ, and OP is less than OR, and OP is less than OS. Okay, we prove the three conditions. Okay, OP is less than OQ, OP is less than OR, and OP is less than OS. So OP is the perpendicular distance, OP is the shortest side. Okay, now we have to prove that OP, the perpendicular distance OP is less than OQ, next OP is less than OR, and OP is less than OS. Okay, see the figure in triangle OPQ. Okay, see the figure. First take a triangle OPQ. In a right angle triangle OPQ. Okay, angle P is equal to 90 degrees. Angle OPQ is equal to 90 degrees. So one angle is 90 degrees. So the remaining two angles are acute angles. So angle PQO is less than 90 degrees, and angle POQ is less than 90 degrees. Okay, these two angles are acute angles. So angle PQO is less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees means it is an acute angle. Angle PQO is an acute angle. So angle Q, angle POQ. Angle PQO is less than angle P. Okay, see the figure. Angle P is 90 degrees. So the remaining two angles are complementary angles. So this is the largest angle, and the remaining two angles are smallest angles. So angle PQO is less than angle P. Okay, angle P is greater than angle PQO. Okay, by using one important property in a triangle OPQ. Since in triangle OPQ, the side opposite to larger angle is longer. The side opposite to larger angle is longer. The side opposite to the larger angle is longer. Okay, see the figure. The side opposite to the larger angle P is OQ. Okay, next the side opposite to the smaller angle, angle PQO, is OP. Okay, so OQ is greater than OP. Okay, if angle P is greater than angle PQO, then OQ is greater than OP. Okay, OQ is the largest side and OP is the smallest side. So OP is less than OQ. So the perpendicular line segment OP is the smallest side. Okay, comparing to the remaining line segments OP, OQ and OS and OR. Okay, similarly we proved one condition, OP is less than OQ. Next, similarly in the same process we can prove that the remaining two conditions, OP is less than OR and OP is less than OS. So OP is the smallest line segment. Okay, the perpendicular line segment OP is the smallest line segment. Okay, this is the sixth problem. This is seventh chapter, triangles. Once revise the all concepts in a triangle. Okay, I will start the next concept in the next video. Thank you for watching.